So they promised us a lot when it comes to Sebastian getting drunk, belligerent, and violent. And they've been kind of teasing us on and on and on. We're all the way up to episode 6. I feel like there should be some payoff by now. It tastes like fruit.
tastes like grapes. Scott Ian. By the way, dude, they just announced, and someone put it on our Facebook, that Metallica is going to tour with Fred Durst.
Oh, really?
Like next year or something. I don't know.
Wow. Well, Loserville must be going well.
No Feldman on that one.
Oh, you don't say.
No, I don't.
That's crazy. It's almost as if they gave him 35 minutes while people are still parking their cars.
The days pass, so there's only 2 episodes left. This is one of them.
Yeah, day 10.
We're only a few days away from this performance, and this radio interview is really important to help drive people out.
Is he the most punchable face we've had on Back to the Sofa so far?
Close. I mean,
He's top 3 most punchable face.
He's
right?
he's like a great value Chandler.
Oh.
Our next guest DJ. Yeah! The views and opinions of Ted Nugent do not necessarily reflect those of Lotus Broadcasting or its affiliates.
Let me tell you, he's growing on me.
Yeah, he's got a lot of personality. It's just too bad that he focuses so much of it on stuff that doesn't kind of add up logically.
Right.
I'm sure we have a few fans that are big Ted Nugent fans. I like his guitar playing.
Yes.
I like his singing. I think he has some great songs, but I think his modern persona could use some tweaking.
I agree, but also here's the thing. We don't always have to like you to respect you. And one thing I like about Ted Nugent, not just respect, is that I can tell he's a smart guy because he is so smart. He has his thoughts and he has his, Kyle is faking COVID and all that stuff. He can think. But he keeps it to himself.
Right.
He's not constantly telling all these guys. He reads the room and says, oh, these people don't care about what I think. I'm not going to waste my breath. Let's just get through this. Let's make our money and make a good song or something and all succeed, rather than I'm just going to sit here, fold my arms and say, like, the moon landing never happened.
So I did just come off the COVID break. This is the second episode we've done since I was gone for at least a week. And I'm glad that you brought up me faking COVID, because that's exactly what happened. Actually, I had gotten vaccinated, and we all know that that's the government 5G chip that they
Two Darrens.
I get to jam with the world's greatest rock and roll maniacs. And we just did a little strip boogie yesterday with this new band we created out of nothing, this Damocracy. The whole
Great name.
pretty good.
For them,
I feel like Damocracy opens up for Puddle of Mud.
I love to communicate,
Right.
and I love to promote Damocracy and
savage.
Animal. Rolls off the tongue.
You like it. You like it. You like it.
Now, who are you playing?
Is that Puddle of Mud?
If I ever get Billy Gibbons to come and do my radio show, who should I play?
Oh, they're playing somebody else, and he's.
I mean, you radio people are mentally ill.
That's true.
Duh.
In your radio station, and then have him sit there while you play somebody else's music. Am I out of my mind, or is the world gone to puddle of mud?
It was Puddle of Mud.
God forbid.
He said Puddle of Mud.
During Ted's interview, and I thought he was...
We don't touch often. So.
No, that's the first time in years.
Lost your soul. You can point to that all day long. Let me.
Puddle of.
Hey, Doug, pay attention. Ted Nugent.
He's really losing his shit. I mean,
Right.
you look.
Ted Nugent doesn't understand that all radio playlists are prescribed from New York City and that no one has local control over the music that goes off over the radio anymore.
Right.
Even in 2000, whatever this was.
But I still respect that he's losing his shit because he is Ted Nugent and
Right.
he's sitting there listening to another band.
He's like, I've sold 20 million albums and you guys are treating me like I'm some jerk off that plays the trumpet.
Yeah. And this fits. I didn't even get
That's
that.
me, by the way.
I was like, yeah, anyway.
And you're playing Puddle of Mud, which happened to be a bunch of anyhow. You know I'm right. You just forgot about that. I believe someone was introduced to the crowbar of logic, and he had to either dodge it or bend over.
All news all the time.
We really missed it to where there was a great opportunity of having Nugent and Busey
Oh,
do anything together.
Newsy,
Newsy.
Bugent.
Nugent Newsy.
The next thing on the agenda is learn the Biohazard track, because that's the one band that's not represented yet in our set, and Biohazard absolutely has to be represented.
Okay. They need
Right.
to.
They haven't learned a Biohazard song yet.
I wonder why. I heard they're fine.
They're fine.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
It's
we
metal.
thought we were only going to play 5-6 songs, and now we're up to 12, I think. I think it's going to be great.
Oh yeah, Sebastian.
Eating and running.
He's still making music today, like in 2024, with new music videos.
Yeah, and it was fine.
No, even
We
newer
listened to-
than what we saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he released one like last week.
Oh.
It's the same kind of.
It's his, yeah, of course it's the same thing. It's his thing.
But good for him.
Yeah.
I'm not hating. Not listening, but I'm not hating.
Got a problem.
Yeah, dude.
He knew I was going to be insulted if he was drinking because he got so out of control that we almost came to blows.
Dude, I'm playing.
That's not a real punch.
No.
Drinking 4 hours later, he's like, dude, I'm going to have a couple of drinks. But I'll cut myself off. I'll keep myself cool. I'm going to get a call from Maria in a month. Can you help me lead an intervention to put Sebastian in rehab? He needs help.
There he is, Sebastian.
Was that good this morning? The radio?
Now, why is it that I can watch this kind of thing and hear another band guy say, this guy's clearly an alcoholic and needs help, and then keep watching it without too much, mental blockage, but I can't watch 12 minutes of Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew?
You got to look at what's going on with him, the treatment of it.
Every day?
I'm not sure we're going to have everyday family visit.
Yeah, we get it.
We'll work on the
We know.
visitation. Don't worry about it.
I'm television. And on top of the wrestling world.
2 days. And when did it become a problem?
Oh, God.
Does that sound totally stupid?
Celebrity Rehab, the people are so far down that Sebastian Spock is still going running. He's still awake during the day. He's still able to walk. And we watched the rehab thing where the guy had to be wheelchaired in. He wasn't crippled, he was just too wasted. And they had to wheelchair in, and he was like,
I totally understand his point if it's the only one that doesn't have a song. Maybe we don't do the whole thing. Maybe we do a piece of it. Like the first 14 riffs.
We got some stuff to do, but I got to talk to Baz, too.
I'm almost exasperated talking to Baz.
What's up?
Just Sebastian's drinking, dude. He's out of control.
There's a reason why Sebastian Bach is stuck where he's at. The biggest cause of it is probably his alcohol consumption.
He loves the taste of grapes.
And then you
tastes like fruit.
Is that so wrong?
You've been here 12 days.
Got any grapes?
If I didn't give a what Sebastian, I would just say, you know what? I'm here 2 more days and whatever. He's too good of a guy. He's too good of a singer. He's too good of he's a thoughtful dad.
Is this guy talking to me?
I'm busy doing a show, guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm doing Back to the Sofa. I'm fine, okay?
I'm awake. What is the other? I'm not running.
I can walk?
I'd prefer to be wheelchaired.
Oh, that'd be better. Save my energy for drinking fruit juice.
I was counting on you to bring in his leather vest.
Yeah, no leather vest. Evan wanted some stuff made, and it just wasn't in the budget. So I think he was a little disappointed.
Well,
Too expensive.
Listen, man, I want to be a cowboy. I always wanted to wear a hat. It's more bono.
That's cultural appropriation.
Buddy.
They don't have cowboys in Angleland.
You told me that one was too small.
You know what somebody said on one of our posts that I think it was when I said that you were sick, and someone said, comment below if you love fucking Foreigner.
That was one of my best lines, I admit.
Here, I mean, it's too small. Look, he thinks this fits him.
I didn't say it fits. Then why does it fit me then? But, I mean, it's not.
Rip it like the Hulk when you get on stage. That's your gimmick.
I don't think he has the muscles to rip leather.
So there.
Pre-tear,
Maybe
like
if
Hulk
it's
Hogan.
vinyl. Oh, I know.
Must I name names?
My favorite one was when Hulk Hogan would like go to rip the shirt and it wouldn't quite rip all the way and one part would be hanging on and he'd still be going. As
a kid, I'd be like, it's gone, it's ripped, it's ripped.
I love you. I hate your clothes, dude. I hate your clothes.
Like when he just grabs it and pulls it off, it's like, there's nothing satisfying about that.
Yeah, by all means, I'm taking advice of a lost woman with purple inserts in her hair. Give me a break.
There's no reason to get rude.
I need to hose your ass down and take you on a bird hunt, woman. You know, people.
It's actually how I met my wife.
Wouldn't hurt. I don't know.
Right.
A+ for their efforts. But when you run into Mr. Dead-End Brick Wall in the fashion style hair and makeup department, you know, me.
There's nothing I can do.
You can't say eat me?
Thank you, Brad. That's all I needed to do.
Hey, well.
That's the words I was seeking.
You know, VH1 is here for family entertainment, and, you know, you don't want to insinuate things that aren't family friendly.
God, I sound like you. Today's Friday. You know, at first I thought we were just playing cover songs. Now we gotta do a Biohazard song, and Ted doesn't, it seems like, I don't know, he hasn't said he doesn't want to learn it. He just makes it seem like an insurmountable task.
Did you hear that CD yet?
No, I just detuned, and I was going to put it in, but I'll wait since now you're here.
It's kind of like this.
See, I can do that.
I don't know if Ted's ever heard anything like Biohazard before.
It's very ominous and demonic. There's a pause that says, I question not me. It only happens to others. I can't deny reality.
I think he's heard it before. He doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it.
It's pretty cool, man.
I don't think heavy metal is sexy at all. And even the girls that like heavy metal are just pretty skanky and dirty.
Comment below.
Comment below if you're a dirty, skanky, heavy metal girl.
Hell, and we condemn.
I know I am.
AIDS, the plague that God has smitten upon us.
I just want to get the out of here. But I will keep an open mind. All right.
Sounds like it. Pretty open-minded.
The only thing
insulting all the fans.
I'm stressed out about Sebastian, dude.
He's an alcoholic, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. I know, because I'm an alcoholic, Ted. I haven't drank in 18 years, and it takes one to know one. How are we supposed to make a new thing here and be a supergroup if we're dragging one guy along who's smashed?
I'm going to fix it.
I think the elderly...
Like kill him, or what do you mean?
to help Sebastian.
And you can't, like, just get rid of all the booze in the house because then he'll get the shakes.
My new band, as he says. And he says, so I'm not going to be drinking.
But then he went and did it last night.
He may look at me like a big brother, Ted, but he fears damaging his relationship with you. You know, he fears it. He's got you in the role of his dad. In his head, you are his dad. And that's heavy.
He's actually used those words.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ted's like my dad. Ted is my dad.
Wow. I know that father...
He's really fucked up.
And I have that talk with him.
So are we ever, we're not going to practice any music, I guess. We're just going to...
I do love it.
Oh, do they do that on this show? I don't think they do that on this show. That's not a thing that bands do.
Clearly that was not the point of the show.
Well, here's how music works. You get a gift from God, and then you just pick up a guitar and you rock,
Do
right?
crazy licks.
Yeah. Crazy licks are just, it comes from doing your hair and clothes correctly. Not from,
Sebastian Bach.
practice.
Not kinda, and not almost. No more drinking. Not even a sip.
Well, this is
While we're working.
While we're working.
Would have been fine.
No more drinking. All right? Not kinda, and not almost.
It just says that I'm not to drink anymore. I've been rocking my whole life, playing clubs. And it's just part of it. Like, after the show, you just have some drinks with the guys. I mean, everybody was doing it last night.
Yeah, but you're drinking while you're working. There's no job where that's okay.
You touch it.
It changes me.
Not changes, it reduces.
No.
Let's put it this way. Does it enhance the fun factor? Only for a burp, and then it turns into dumb guy.
It's pretty accurate.
Right.
Got thrown in jail.
God damn it. Why is Ted Nugent the elder statesman?
Yep.
Damn it.
You can't drink.
My dad,
He's like, you little bitch. That's what I said.
Every thorn has its rose. Ted Nugent is the guy who knows. Who's on Sebastian Bach's t-shirt? Is that Black Bolt?
Portrait of him.
Comment below if you know who that is, and if I'm right, that's Black Bolt. Come on, comic book folks, don't let me down. Oh, someone crying? Don't worry about that. What's that tattoo of? Is it like a ghost or something?
Oh, that's getting cut, so don't worry about it.
I don't know how to feel different about that.
So I have become your new dad. All right? And I'm going to be there.
Mexican. I'm just kidding.
Get away.
Oh no, that's how my
Here's a right there.
And before you say which uncle, it doesn't matter. It's
Fine.
any uncle I
I
have.
respect him so much, but there's no way I can now. I just can't now.
It's not like it ends here. You're going to take all my numbers and you're going to call me. I can never replace anyone's father. But
This is a very serious moment, very serious topic, and we happen to be in a cabana because I forgot to change the background. So
That's fine. At the Copa. You can
I can
overlay
stop
that.
drinking, you know? Guess what? No drinking anymore, okay? Really? No, if I'm going around you guys and you don't drink,
We don't drink.
I don't want to drink anymore. Ted's gonna beat my head in if I drink anymore.
Neither one of us drinks.
so we're talking about look, style, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
They have some suggestions, and I thought they were great suggestions.
He's already had a tough day with the other stuff that's been happening, and I don't want to pile criticism on top of criticism, but they want to look like a modern band, and I think Sebastian keeps them from doing that.
I'm not doing it. I'm not cutting my hair.
It'll make you look...
I don't know what this is a terrible idea. It's just for conflict. I mean, you're trying to make these guys into a modern looking band as well. It doesn't, what?
They're not a modern sounding band either, though. They're not going to sound like Green Day or Blink-182. They're going to sound like 50-year-old guys.
To cut it.
It's a stupid idea that's completely out of touch with the product.
I'm gonna change.
No, not if you don't want him to.
All right.
And I'm going to get a hair transplant with a German Shepherd.
And then maybe moving a little bit away from the leather.
Really?
Whatever you are comfortable with, if there's a problem, we'll take it.
I'm not against it. The only thing is what the outfit I wore yesterday, it just fits me good. Yeah.
From my head to my feet, girl.
This is the ass day by everybody.
I'm willing
We'll
to
have
look.
a stylist here, and she can sew them to fit you. If there's a problem, we'll take them in.
Yeah, and the
wherever
difference
we
between
do.
leather and denim or leather and some other,
I'm not
fabric will be
against it.
totally
I'm
different.
not against it. Cool.
Oh, good. Less conflict on this show.
I know.
If there's no music, there has to be conflict.
My recent stance has been, if I'm going to say no to something, I better have another idea.
Right.
Rather than just saying no. Oh, well then what do you want to do? I don't know, but I just don't like, everything that you worked on.
I don't like it.
Right.
Told you it's that new guitar.
What's up, dude?
That's the right place to do that. Guitar people like guitar music. At Guitar Center. Are there 20 people there?
Pretty good turnout.
Yeah, but just, it's cool, fine.
It's cool, it's fine.
It's an eclectic group of fans.
Yeah, those are rabid fans. They'll get people out for the show.
No, they won't.
No, what?
They all live in basements.
We're actively trying to get them to watch our channel.
Oh yeah, I bet some of these guys do watch our channel.
I know that.
That guy right there is like, look, there I am.
Dude, all right. Agree right in your face.
Sebastian, he seemed most what he did. But you can't have somebody that's enthusiastic about it. I sat there and started yawning.
Yeah, Jason Bonham is a way bigger deal now than he was back then. Like back then he was still kind of rising and like playing in Foreigner and stuff like that. But he's got his own band, his own thing that like a lot of people know about him now. Evan Seinfeld, not so much.
What is the picture with Sebastian?
Courtney Love.
I just wanted to touch me a little longer.
Don't blame you.
Dave Mustaine.
Brian Kenny Fresno.
I met Sebastian Bach. Awesome, bro. I mean, it was just I can't explain it. It was just struck. I love Skid Row from when I was just a kid. They're just awesome. I can't explain it. Yeah, nothing new. It's just untalkable. I don't know. It was.
The producer's like, keep talking.
Yeah, but the editor's like just extending this and extending it. Are you old enough to know who he is? I'm barely old enough to know who he is.
Smiley face, gives everybody, the kids, what they want.
Stand strong. No drugs, no alcohol, no tobacco, no fat. Remember that. These are important things in life.
It was great to see that. The guitar store signing went really well. Please hope people show up for the concert.
We'll be there front row and center. All rock from different genres, power metal, crazy metal, rap metal. It's a super group.
Yeah, right.
I bet that guy felt dirty saying that immediately afterwards.
It's like 2 days in a row I asked everybody to listen to it, you know? I learned all your guys' songs, you know?
This is familiarizing myself with a brand new song, which I've never heard before.
I'm ready to do it.
So I know you're ready. And Ted knows even the riffs, you know?
Or you want to let Jason listen to it and start
We
tomorrow?
should run over the chords, but we're waiting for Sebastian anyway.
Ave Maria.
Dude, I mean, come on. I know they're like, some of them are rock stars, and others believe that they are rock stars, and have sold records. But if the entirety of the group is like, we don't want to learn your song,
There she is, Marie.
maybe just move past that.
So I did do a little research for facts, but it was based on a feeling that I had. So I feel like it still flows with the vibe of the channel. I looked up Ted Nugent, it's like 20 or 30 million records probably, and then Sebastian Bach was like 10 million probably, and then kind of looking at the different stuff, Scott Ian still had a lot with Anthrax. Biohazard was, I think, 2 to 5 million albums.
Okay.
Which is a lot of albums, okay? It's still a lot of albums. But it was the lowest. Like, the group I was in, we only played the songs that the lead singer-songwriter wrote. Like, we weren't all bringing songs in. So not every band is like, it's your song and your song and your song and your song. Sometimes it's, what is this group about and what is the sound that we're pushing forward?
If we got onto a super group of YouTubers.
Yeah, I like this already.
And
I'm hoping for this to happen.
And we're the Biohazard of that group.
Right.
And they all go, hey, I have 50 million views a month, and I have 20 million views a month. And I go, oh, I've seen your videos. I love your stuff. And then they go, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to blah, 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 blah. And we're like, but when are we going to sit on an orange couch and talk about...
Can the sofa be orange?
VH1 stuff. And they all go, if we have time. I'm not going to go, I'm an art artist just like you.
Because I have to do that for Chris. So Chris will want to do it, but he'll let me do that for him in order for me to take all the heat.
Hello. You ready?
To jam?
For the...
I'm not doing the hair thing.
Let's just go in and talk about it to get the parts that are...
Is he drinking again? Because he's suddenly like...
I know.
I do. I don't see anybody changing it for the better.
Really?
No.
Well, you don't think that it's just...
I'm sorry.
Look at it and talk to them about it? Because I think it...
No, I'm not doing it.
I think it would be great if you did.
I'm not doing the hair thing.
But don't you want to this is your debut?
Don't you want this to be gone?
You look great.
Yeah, I know, but you know why? Because I go running. I didn't go running yesterday. I'm not going running today. So I'm just saying, Sunday...
I think it's a great opportunity for you to change your look a little bit.
I mean, no,
wanna
we fully
change
support
my
the
look.
running. We fully support the running. You don't want...
I wish I could just slap both of them at the same time. Like
I know.
Three Stooges.
I hate them. They ruin music and art.
And they're so
And they're
unabashedly...
stupid. They don't know what works. If they did, they wouldn't be on fucking Supergroup.
They couldn't make a Sebastian Bach. They couldn't make a Ted Nugent. In his prime, they couldn't make him what
And
he
they
was.
never have and they never will.
Ready to go, and everyone kept talking to him, and he kept saying yes, he would do it, and then he had another Sebastian.
I defy you to submit something to me that they were involved in, that they made better.
Yeah. Has he been drinking? Well, maybe he's not drinking because his mood is so
Well, yeah.
on edge.
The first day that you quit drinking, you're just gonna be like easy to get along with.
Yeah, good point.
You're not.
Dangerfield, the publicist at this point.
Yeah, poor public. Get the
Feeling for him because...
Get the fuck off the show. Boo, get off the stage!
boo, unironically.
Move past that ever. So he has to move past it so that stuff doesn't hold it.
You don't know.
Wow, you're a
don't
genius.
know anything.
You're a genius at everything.
Your monitors. Let me sing. Sing.
This is the Ace of Spades. That's a Motorhead song.
Let's listen to it.
Originally, they were just going to do a bunch of covers.
Right.
So they're mixing covers with the newer stuff.
Yeah.
Or the new song.
It'll be outrageous, and it'll be great rock and roll.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there's food in there...
Dude, that's how old Ted Nugent is. He still says rock and roll. Like, you know, that's the music from the 50s.
No?
All right, let's skip past it. I don't need to hear the wives talking about
Their old ladies are still there? It wasn't just like one day? Get them out of there. Day 11.
Not one, not two.
For being such a big deal, this guy is very down to earth and chill and easy to work with. And
Right. Well, that's why he continued to rise after this show.
And very, very talented.
Right.
But not, he has all of it, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be happy.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Right. Which I still don't understand how drums get tuned. Like, they hit the different parts of the drum and they're like, no, that's not right. And they twist this and they hit over here and they twist this. And it's like, if it goes boom, isn't that good enough?
See, but that's how I think about all music.
Right.
Like just, you're good, right?
You know that's false.
Nothing. The other thing is that he's working with a whole bunch of loud, big, fat mouthed Americans. And that doesn't even trip him up. So he has a lot of layers here that he can work with.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, that's one song.
Yeah, all over the floor. There you go. You can clean that up after, too.
Bitch on wheels, right?
Sleep totally.
I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, I'm not rooting for anyone. I hope Jason Bonham continues to get more famous. Oh, wait, he did.
Yeah,
I hope everyone else fades into obscurity. Oh, wait, they did.
This kid was like on fire until all the wives got here.
Oh, I know. I said to her last night, where's my dinner? She goes, it's where it always is. It's on the table. I go, excuse me for living. What are we having? Fried chicken? Cool. That'll be kicking in right before showtime.
Really, really hoping good things.
Yeah.
It sounds good. You know what's funny?
This is so much filler. I mean, this is
a lot of filler.
A part of me wants to just hang out and but there's an arbitrary fake deadline that even in my brain I'm going, we really should be getting to
They
the point.
need to be practicing so much more.
This is not just them hanging out in a house. It should. The premise was presented to me differently.
I guess the producers felt like any of the talk or the showing of the music that not enough people, like a lay person, wouldn't understand like what they're doing, so it's not as relatable.
It's too bad.
But I feel like if you're watching something about musicians, you want to see kind of what the process is a little bit, and we're just not getting much of that.
You know, like Metallica's a documentary, Some Kind of Monster.
That was so good.
We should probably watch it. I love it. I've seen it like 5 times. I don't know anything about making music, and I'm fascinated by every moment of that documentary.
Right, and yeah, my wife and I went and saw that in one of the indie theaters in San Francisco, and we just loved, and we still talk about it to this day, because it was just such a great, and that's exactly, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I was looking for from this, is that insight into the process and the you know, machinations of how they're getting the music together. It's
fascinating.
And, you know, and the stupid producers from Surreal Life where they say, well, how's that VH1? And it's like, dude, if that's not VH1, if this is more VH1 than VH1, then just give it up.
Well, there's a reason why this went downhill, and this was only one season for one band.
Right.
The level of access, but then they were being real, you know, they were allowed to be real and show their warts and everything. And
yes, everyone's ragging.
But you know what was really crazy to me is that you would forget that they were these huge megastars because they'd be having these real conversations or, being snippy with each other. And then they go, okay, let's go into let's go practice. And then James would just go, and like,
right.
It would sound like the CDs that I listened to when I was a kid. And I was like, oh my God, oh yeah, they're geniuses in music.
Right.
They're not just, they're people, and I forgot.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And we're only getting a little bit of real, not a tiny bit, and a whole bunch of phony, and a snippet, a
we're
dash
getting
of
a
music.
tiny bit of that, and
it's like
would have
salt.
been so much better.
We get down to Fremont Street, and immediately I knew, like, all right, they're going to show us something on that big thing, because I've been down there. I've seen, the big thing that goes on.
We got 1 minute. You guys got to stand right in here.
Yeah, they're leaning into that.
When the animated piece came on, it was great. It was great. I got to say, it was worth it. It was totally worth it.
I don't love the animated piece.
I think it was the first time.
I like it, but I like
genuinely excited about it.
I like it.
It was fun to watch, and just seeing Scott in the tattoo parlor, and Evan the way he was, and Ted with his bow and arrow, and Sebastian. So it was very cool.
It's just, they're literally cartoons.
Right.
It's just not I wouldn't put that out there. I would go full hardcore metal-ish looking cool.
Okay, so I've noticed that you haven't put our faces on a lot of the Back to the Sofa merchandise, and that you've gone with sort of stylized, cartoonish AI versions of us. And I feel like they did what they did for the exact same reason that you do what you do. What do you think about that?
What, they went with the cartoons to hide their fugliness?
Yeah. So you're saying Ted Nugent's homeliness trumps my personal, just this, whatever this is, because he's been seen a million times.
Comment below.
And if you like that, come to the Empire Ballroom tomorrow night, all right?
We were very proud of the animation.
Sebastian Bach.
Like with them, I see like just the coolest black and white video only, real hard lights. Mm-hmm. When Nugent comes out, he starts playing the guitar, and then you only see like pieces of him as he's rocking hard, and just like really visceral, that kind of thing. I don't know.
I decided to surprise Tara and renew our wedding.
All right, well, I'm not watching this shit. $45 vowel renewal.
It's all come down to this. One concert. Can the band make it through the final 24 hours?
Evan just took off in the limo. He's not coming back.
Sebastian's a little upset.
And come together for one great concert?
Did somebody say this rock show?
Could this be the first?
All right, no more drinking.
For this supergroup.
Ooh, that's too much.
All right. So, we're down to one more episode of Supergroup. I think it can't come fast enough.
It can't come fast enough because I want to see the concert.
Yeah, I just want to see most of the concert and how they do it before and what they think of it after, and that's pretty much it.
I'll be listening to see if them not showing the practicing was because they just didn't think it was that great, or if they really didn't practice that much.
Yeah.
Right?
But if they just do covers of songs they already know and love, then they can hide a lot of that, right?
Yeah, but Evan Seinfeld's not going to know like that Motorhead song. Supergroup is going to be interesting, and I like to watch it because of music, and you should too. Like and subscribe. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew. See, we practice a lot.
Yeah, we're great at this.
This is a big deal.